Hey guys, Liam McKeown here at what some would say is the party of the year. We're here at the 26th annual Elton John AIDS Foundation Academy Awards viewing party. Now the foundation is all about HIV prevention as well as education programs, direct care and support services for those living with HIV, as well as combating the stigma around it. Now with all that being said and done, it's time to party. Let's chat to some of the stars who have showed up to this star-studded event. Sir Elton John and David Furnish, firstly, thank you so much for all of the work you've done towards HIV prevention and awareness. What keeps you going?
Oh, thank you. It's an ongoing thing. You know, I started it 26 years ago, 27 years ago. And it's something that we still need to do because more and more people need our support, especially marginalized people who are in the Deep South, who are gay, who are thrown out by their families. We need people to understand that this is not a contagious disease. We need empathy. In this world that we live in now, we live in a very fractured world. And the more empathy we can get for people who need prisoners, trans people, gay black people,
IV drug users, sex workers, a lot of people that society tends to marginalize. You know, we believe every human soul has value, and we say that the motto of the foundation is no one gets left behind.
Yeah, because if you leave those people behind, you're never going to cure the disease.
Now, Elton, over the years, you've said that this event has really become quite a family affair. In terms of the legacy of this event, would you like to see your family continuing this? Would you like your kids to get involved one day?
I hope so. I've just spoken about that. And, you know, the end of AIDS, we hope, will be by 2030, by which time I will be 83, if I lived that long. But our children have always been educated. They get pocket money every week. They get saving, pocket money, and charity. And they have their own account for philanthropy. And they know that we do this. And the older they get, they know that they have to support people. Not just with AIDS, just people in general who need help.
Now, of course, Elton, you have announced your retirement from touring and your farewell tour, which finishes in 2021. Do you still see yourself doing this event, even after this tour?
Yes, of course.
Absolutely. We will never stop having this
party.
Never
stop
we will continue.
This.
In fact, the great thing about having Elton off the road is we can devote more time to
I can go to Africa more times.
Yeah.
I can,
We're really looking
I can actually
forward to
visit
that,
the projects we fund. And it's very difficult when you're touring because you don't have that time.
Yeah.
When I retire, I intend to do more, hands-on stuff.
Now, over the past 26 years, over $62 million has been raised from this annual event, and tonight is no different. They have a screen over there, and I've been watching the donations roll in, everything from $5 donations to $20,000 donations. I've been seeing some pretty big donations from some pretty big names. I saw Miley Cyrus donated twice because the first time she made a drunken spelling mistake, so because of that spelling mistake, she donated an extra $5,000. It's nice to be rich. Mr. Joseph Jackson, how are you today?
Hey, I'm fine, thank you.
You're looking good. You're looking nice and sparkly and golden. I like that. It's the Jackson way. Hey, I gotta say, congratulations. You've written a book, Precious Moments. Why now? Why was now the time to share these stories with the world?
It's a good thing you asked me that quick because I have a story to tell.
Let's hear the story. I'd love to hear it.
I have a big story. You look in the book, you got my book, you're going to get my book.
I know Precious Moments. I know the book. Available March 1st. It's out now. I know you.
But anyway, it's a good story. It's a picture book and a lot of stuff in there, yes.
I want to ask, of course, you raised, obviously, the most famous family in music. What do you think it is that makes a star?
A lot of training, which is hard. I like what you're doing because these days kids wants to play all the time. It's okay for kids to play and be happy, but at the same time they think about the future, and that's what they have to do.
We're talking precious moments. You think your whole career, your whole life has been amazing. What is the most precious moment to you? The moment that you'll always remember?
All of my family is famous and known everywhere, and they're known all over the world. when I say everywhere, I mean all over the world. And I want them to keep it up, and I hope they will.
Of course. Mr. Jackson, it's a pleasure. Thank you so much. I was reading your little sheet here, which has your bio on it.
Oh, wow, look at that.
And on this, I know, no, it's not wrong. Don't tell me it's wrong. I've researched this. On here it says that you grew up not listening to today's pop music, but you grew up listening to blues, R&B, and classic rock, all from your parents. Because of that, you must have listened to some good old Elton John in your time.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you get that call, who got the call?
That'd be me.
All right, and how did that call go?
Well, what happened was he called, and we were all kind of anticipating it a little because we'd received like a 10-minute notice, which was great.
They said what? Elton John's going to call you?
Our manager, well, he didn't even, no, he just said, you're going to need to sit down for this one, but get everyone out of bed.
That's insane.
And,
I thought it would be his manager or something.
Yeah.
But it was him himself?
Yeah, he introduced himself, and we were just all, and then, my hands started shaking. We were all kind of just a little bit nervous, but it was a really, really nice call, and he said a lot of very nice things about us and our music, and he's such a respectable guy,
He's insane. And the things he's done for not only music, but for, of course, HIV have been incredible. Phew, what an event that was. Thank you so much to all the stars that stopped by. But for now, I'm getting out of this suit.